going on, YouTube? So I got TF2 back on the bench here. It has been giving me absolute fits trying to make a video. You'd be slow crawling along and then all of a sudden it'd just jump forward real fast like you just mashed the throttle. I don't know if that is an ESC issue, a receiver issue, or a radio issue. But either way, I'm doing away with the stock electronics, putting in a Hobbywing Fusion SE. This one's a 1200 kV model. I'm going to try that in a TF2. And I'm going to put a FlySky receiver in. And then I'll be running that with my FlySky GT5 radio. Absolutely love this radio. And the only reason I'm putting a different receiver and switching radios is, like I said, I don't know if it's a radio issue or what, so I'm just going to do away with this one for now. I don't really particularly care for this radio. It's big, it's bulky. I'm constantly, I put the radio down somewhere and these buttons are constantly getting hit without having to cover over them. Readjusting everything nonstop, so I'm going to go ahead and try to replicate what I'm talking about here. Hopefully it'll do it. I don't know if it'll do it not being under a load on the trail. Let's see if we can get it to do it here. Just start out real slow here. See that? Right there. That's what it does on the trail. I'm trying to just slowly depress that trigger. It's like if you get going, sometimes it's fine. Right there. It just grabs hold and goes. Slow as I can. A lot of times I let off, then go back to it. Right there. Just, it takes off. Drives me absolutely nuts. I've crashed many times going off the edge of a hill or something by it doing it. So I'm done messing with it. I'm just going to swap it out, put the Hobbywing Fusion SE in it, switch radios, switch receivers. So stay tuned and we'll get this done and put you on some time lapse here, and then we'll show you what kind of modulation we get afterwards. Alright, so we got the new motor in. I got the new receiver in. I got it bound to the transmitter. To do that with a Fly Sky, you just take your bind port, your bind plug that comes with the receiver. You put it in the bind port. And as you turn your radio on, it's important to make sure that as you're turning the radio on, you're pressing the bind button. The light on the receiver will stop flashing, it'll beep, and you know that you're bound. So we'll go ahead and turn it on here. Check our gear mesh with our motor. Make sure everything's working here. So first off, we got steering. Steering is actually quite a bit faster with this motor slash ESC combo. I guess I should have showed that steering speed with the original ESC feeding the power to the servo, but this is considerably faster. Let's check modulation forward. That's super slow. Reverse. All right. Going forward. All right, so I got my mesh just a little bit tight on the spur gear. So go ahead and get that adjusted out, and then we'll get everything buttoned up. All right, so we got the gear mesh adjusted out. That's much quieter. Look at that low speed modulation. That's what I absolutely love about these Fusion SEs. Just so slow and smooth. The 1200 still has plenty of wheel speed. Well, we will get this all buttoned back up and we'll be back in just a second. Alright, so we got the wires all tidied up here. Nice and neat. I'm gonna go ahead and put the body on it and get outside here and do a run beside the house where I got some rocks, and we'll see if we made a difference. Alright, so we're outside now. Give us a little test run. The modulation is much better, and I didn't have no fast rev ups, quick jerks. Let's go ahead and check top speed with that 1200 kilovolt now. I would say that brought this truck to life. Well guys, as always, thanks for watching. Drop a like if you liked this video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video.